Hello and welcome to Folkestone Driving. Let's take a drive from Joy's Road in Folkestone to the BP garage in Dover. You might notice we've got a new camera here, so let's see what happens with this one. At the end of the road here, we'll turn left and we're checking our mirrors, signals on. It's a stop line. We come to a complete stop, checking around if it's safe. One car approaching, looking good, and off we go. Up Dover Road towards Wee Bay Road. At the stop line behind us, foot brake or handbrake, that's completely up to you. Just all four wheels must come to a complete stop before you carry on through the junction. Coming up to the corner here, it goes around to the left. Weir Bay Road's over to the right. It looks like you're approaching a junction with all the signposts, but it's just a corner. Take it easy. We are approaching a roundabout at the bottom of the hill that we would be taking to Capel of Fern. The signpost on approach to the roundabout has gone. It's been missing for some years. We want to turn right, exit number 4. Zebra crossing is clear. On approach to the roundabout, checking the mirrors. Signals on. Nice open roundabout this one. We can have a look ahead, see what the weight of traffic is. We've got a car in front of us. It's not our choice to go yet. And now that car's gone, we can have a look over to our right, looking for any threats and blockers. One car's coming. We've got another car approaching, but that's a blocker. Off we go. Enter right, stay right, exit 4. We've just gone past number 2. There's number 3. Left mirrors, left signal, coming off for number 4. Up the hill to Capel of Fern, and the speed limit has just changed to 40. 2 lanes on the way up the hill here. This will keep traffic flowing. If you do have a bus or a slow moving vehicle going up the hill, we can safely go around it. Just passing the bus here. Don't pull back in too early. Check your mirrors before you pull back in. The bus is still behind us. Mirrors and signals, and over we go. Got a few bends on this road here coming up. They're not easy. Although the speed limit is a 40, I wouldn't take those corners at 40 miles an hour. And it looks like we've got a little bit of fog up in Capel, which is not a rare thing. Road goes back down to 1 lane. The fog's getting a little bit thicker. Not quite thick enough to need our fog lights on. For those of you that's done your theory, or for those of you who just know, fog lights will need to get on if visibility is reduced to less than 100 meters. If you've got no idea what that looks like in real life, most street lights are 85 meters apart. So if you can't see the next street light, consider your fog lights. So the speed limit here is still 40 miles an hour. Visibility is patchy. This road used to be a 60, believe it or not. Back in with the street lights, a bit more fog. It's almost as if the fog knows. More reminders on the road there of the speed limit. Let's keep on going smoothly down the road. Got some brake lights up ahead. Not sure what's going on there. That vehicle turning. The road here through Capel is very popular on most of the test routes in Folkestone. But when we get to the roundabout at the bottom of this road, we'll be going off the test routes and making our way onto Dover. You may have also noticed that my voice might sound a little bit different on this one. Haven't quite yet figured out how to put a microphone on the camera that's outside the car without getting all the interference and the wind. So I'm watching this back as you're watching it, but I'm talking about what I'm doing. But I did this a few hours ago in the car. Okay, we just passed the national speed limit signpost. That's the white one with the black line now saying that the speed limit is 60 miles an hour. The fog is light but still there, so pick and speed up above 40 to keep the traffic moving, but I don't think it's really safe to be doing anything near 60 miles an hour. Got some more lights there highlighting junctions and bus stops. In a few seconds you'll see a big white building on the left hand side, and as you go past that big white building, there it is, the road dips down a small hill and you've got a few bends going left and right. So I'm going to come off the speed a little bit here. We are approaching the roundabout, and again there's no signpost for this roundabout. There used to be, but there isn't anymore. Street lights in the distance, that tells us that we are approaching a junction, and at this junction, at this roundabout, we want to be taking the second exit straight ahead. The tarmac's just changed colour, that tells us we're approaching a hazardous piece of road. Is it all clear to the right? Looks nice and clear. Signals and mirrors to the left. Let's leave. On the signpost here, Dover. It's a right hand turn, second exit. Tarmac is still white. Quick glance over to the right hand side. It's all nice and clear. We take the second exit. There's the first one. Mirrors to the left. Signals on. Second exit. And let's take that slip road onto the A20 that would lead to Dover on the slip road. Get your right indicators on nice and early. There we go. That's all done then. Build your speed up. The speed limit on the dual carriageway, like the motorway, is a 70. Checking the mirrors and blind spots. We've got vehicles approaching, but they're too far away for us to worry about. Picking our speed up, and let's ease out onto that carriageway. Stay in lane number 1 for now because there's nothing to overtake, so there's no point going to lane number 2. So as I said, the speed limit for dual carriageways is the same as the motorways. It's a 70 mile an hour. Lorries will be doing 60, most will do 58. So if you keep it above 60 as a minimum, the lorries won't catch you. And you also won't be slowing down traffic, so you don't have to do 69.5 in a 70, just keep the speed above 60, if safe to do so and road conditions allow. In the distance there, we've got some red lights we are approaching. It looks like there's some slow moving vehicles there. If we keep going at this speed, we are going to catch them. So at the moment I'm contemplating, is it safe to overtake? I've got vehicles coming through in lane number 2, so at the moment I'm going to stay where I am. Now I've got some more brake lights up ahead. Considering my options. Nice thing with motorways and dual carriageways, you can see quite far ahead, so your planning can be quite nice and smooth. And those red lights in front are getting closer. It might be time to consider overtaking. Coming down the hill towards Dover. You can see the ferry point in the distance. There's nothing in the mirrors. Lane 2 looks clear. Mirrors and signals again. Moving over to lane number 2. In the overtaking lane, you need to be catching and overtaking what is in lane to the left. And here we go. As you're going past lorries, just keep an eye on their wheels. Just above their wheels, you'll have indicator bulbs flashing. Sometimes you might be sitting in the blind spot of a large vehicle, so don't be surprised if the indicators come on. You've then got 2 choices, speed up or slow down. You'll know what to do in the moment. More slow moving vehicles in lane number 1, so I'm going to stay here for a little bit. We are approaching a roundabout which want to go straight ahead. We've got 2 lanes on the approach and 2 lanes on the exit. So it is possible to do this straight ahead manoeuvre from the left or the right. As I go past this lorry, the speed limit reduces. I'm going to consider coming back into lane number 1. Checking the mirrors. That lorry is now gaining on us, so my signal to the left is going to get cancelled. I'll stay in lane number 2, and I will do this roundabout from the right-hand lane, enter right, stay right, and leaving right. You can do this, as I say, if you've got 2 lanes on the approach and 2 lanes on the exit. Just keep your observations sharp on the left as well as the right. 1 vehicle approaching from the right, so I'm going to hang here for a little bit. Off we go. I've got a lorry right next to me. The lorry's looking like they've got a really good road position there, so we'll keep tight to the right. Mirrors and signals to the left. Indicate left to come off. Keeping the right-hand lane. More slow-moving vehicles in the left-hand lane. We've got plenty of time before the next roundabout, which is also going to be a straight ahead. And after that lorry, I'm going to consider coming back into lane number 1. Is that lorry moving further away? It is. Mirrors and signals to the left. Let's move it back over. On to the roundabout. Straight ahead, second exit. All clear. Keep on that blue car. Again, they've got really good road position. Mirrors and signals to the left. And just after the traffic lights, we pull in to the garage. Quick check to the left. In we go, nice and slow. It's quite a tight turn going into that car park. There it is. It's surrounded by green. And I'm going to take that bay part there just by the white car. So I'm going to swing out wide to the left. Reverse lights on and slowly back it in. I'll post in a YouTube short as well a bit more detail of the reverse bay park, what we're looking for, how to do it. I'm sure most of you know anyway. And there we go. I hope you like the new camera angle. There'll be a few more of those coming up. Hope that helped.